we have a new story, Mouse. This is a new story, also by Christian Beverly. It is called Squeaky and the Friends That Grow Up. So this is the third story in the book. The book is The First 9 Lives of Squeaky the Bookstore Cat. Squeaky went around through each day trying to converse with people. Sometimes he wondered if the issue was that he didn't meow loud enough, so he'd go up an octave. It never worked, but working his lungs made him feel like he'd won. Sometimes Squeaky changed his accent and voice while talking to people to see if that helped them understand him. It never helped, but that didn't stop him. He talked and talked and talked. Eventually he meowed and talked to himself since the people never responded to him in cat tongue. That's why when the human kittens came in, Squeaky tried to talk slow and articulate. He would articulate. Human kittens not only played fetch, but they could also talk to him. They shared a mutual trait. The adults couldn't understand them. It wasn't hard to tell when a young human was forgetting about his friend. Some of the store's revolving cast of cats told Squeaky stories about their human kittens and how the children would grow until they forgot about them. But best friends were best friends no matter how far away they were, and that's what Squeaky held on to. Squeaky knew the second that Henry stepped through the door that he was forgetting. His brown hair had grown quite a bit since the last time he'd been into the store. He was taller too, with his legs starting to lengthen, but it was Henry's brown eyes that pulled in Squeaky first. The eyes stared at Squeaky like he was a long-lost toy instead of recognizing him. Henry kept a tight hold on his mother's hand as they moved farther into the store. Squeaky trotted up to the two of them. "Henry, how are you? What's new?" Squeaky began. "Do you have any new toys? Want to look at books?" Henry squinted before his eyes widened. Squeaky. "Oh, Squeaky, it was Squeaky." The little boy jumped forward and sat in front of the cat. "Aren't you a good cat? What a good cat. What a good kitty," Bob's mom cooed before moving away through the plethora of bookcases. Squeaky meowed before turning to Henry. "Want to play? I got a cool new mouse toy." Henry shook his head before asking, "Why did I have a hard time understanding you?" How many kids had Squeaky met in his life? How many kids had Squeaky become friends with? Small, round, long, square, and a rainbow of colors filled Squeaky's memories. Some came once to the store and returned after it was too late. Some came on what felt like daily playdates, embedding themselves into Squeaky's memory. Not Henry, though. Henry was the first kid he'd ever let become his friend and would even venture into best friend territory. "Well, it was bound to happen," Squeaky said. "The thing? My memory block, you mean?" Squeaky nodded. He'd once heard his human describe it. Humans had no memories before they were around 4, and once that part of the brain developed, that was the end. "Yeah, your brain is growing, which is good. I wouldn't want your brain not to grow, Squeaky." Oh, and there's Squeaky. We'll come back to the story, Mouse. Thank you.